Hello, everyone. My name is Erinn Morgan. I am the editor-in-chief of EyeCare Business Magazine and the editorial director of Contact Lens Spectrum. I am very excited to be here today at CooperVision Specialty EyeCare in Gilbert, Arizona, and I am joined by two fine gentlemen here to get a tour of the production facility here. Really exciting stuff. I've had kind of a preview tour. I'm really excited to share this with all of you today, so thank you for joining us. Tony Sommer, thank you for joining us here today.
You're welcome.
And it's great to be here. Can you please share with us your title and introduce Kenny for us as well?
Absolutely. So I'm Tony Sommer. I'm the General Manager of CooperVision Specialty EyeCare Americas. We are here in Gilbert, Arizona. This is our production facility. It's a suburb of Phoenix. We're joined by Mr. Kenny. Kenny, how long have you worked here?
16 years.
Keep that in mind, folks. That's very, very important. We are charting the journey of a Paragon CRT lens, Paragon corneal reshaping therapy lens. It's the first FDA-approved corneal reshaping lens, and it was approved in the early part of this century. We're very excited to bring this to you.
Incredible process here.
Yes, ma'am.
So, and we are in kind of a clean lab situation. So this is why we're in the garb that we're wearing. We've got our eye protection, our hair nets, lab coats, the whole thing. And so what is the room that we are in here right now and what's going on behind us?
So this is the formulation area, and Kenny is in charge of the formulation area. This is where we take all of the various elements of the corneal reshaping therapy, the Paragon CRT lens materials, bring them together and make the raw material that actually goes into the lenses. We start with many elements, monomers, that come together in this piece of equipment. And from there, they become a polymer, monomers, single, polymer, many. And from there, they are put into a mold. From that mold, it becomes cured. And once it becomes cured, it becomes a solid material that we use.
Amazing. So, well, thank you for joining us. I know you've got some of the materials here
Kenny,
to
why don't
show
you hold
us.
up? Why don't you hold up a rod?
The raw rod.
Yep, absolutely.
So that's made actually physically here in this room.
Correct.
And that is, how is that made? Like, what is the process?
There's several different monomers that we use. We bring them together in that vessel.
Right in here. Okay.
Absolutely.
And it goes to a curing process. And when that's all done, this will be
Incredible. So this is how the actual contact lenses are sliced. The lenses are sliced out of this tube.
Well, this will go through a couple more processes and will be brought down to a button. Take one out.
Please.
Sure.
So this is the actual raw material that a CRT lens is made from.
Amazing. So they are different colors I see here. What is going on there with color?
So Kenny, why do we have several colors?
Well, it's to distinguish left eye from right eye. People have multiple
Prescriptions.
so it makes it easier for them to figure out which one goes in which eye.
Absolutely,
That
and
makes
that's
sense.
all asked for by the doctor. Each individual doctor has different preferences, and Kenny creates the materials in this room to be able to fulfill those customized requests.
Amazing. Wow. Well, thank you very much for the
You're
tour.
welcome.
We appreciate the information. We're moving on to the next step.
Thanks,
See
Kenny.
ya.
This is the actual curing room,
Okay.
where it's cured in these
After the
machines.
process in there.
Yes, ma'am. It goes into these, goes into a mold,
Okay.
and then it's taken that way.
How long will it stay in here?
About it varies depending on the material that we're actually
Okay.
making. So now we're walking over to the actual lab itself,
Okay.
and we're going to be met by our supervisor here.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys for coming in and see our process. We're very excited.
Absolutely.
Nice. Oh, thank you.
This is Herman. Herman, how long have you been in contact lens manufacturing, medical device manufacturing?
Yeah, over 10 years on the medical device manufacturing.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
It's a fascinating industry because we're making an impact, right, on our
Right.
on people's lives. So we take high pride of that.
That's
sure.
fantastic. Well, I've been in here already. I can see there's a lot of pride, and there are incredible amount of quality checks
Yeah, no, the
along
team.
the way. So we'll get to see some of
Yeah,
that.
the team does a great job inspecting every single lens to make sure they're all safe for our patients. For sure.
Incredible.
Terrific.
All right. Well, thank you. We're looking forward
So
to
please check
checking this out.
Want to start from the beginning? All good.
All right. So the very first step, once we receive our customer order, it's the lacing process, right? So here we are cutting our base curve part of the lens, so you can actually see that simulation on the screen to give you an idea of what the machine is actually doing.
Incredible.
That's the concave part of the lens, right, or what we call the base curve.
Right.
So it's going to be right in a sec.
So who makes these lenses? What company makes these?
So this is manufactured by DAC International.
Okay, terrific. It cuts the
So-
base curve like that?
Yep. So right here, the screen is showing you a simulation of what's happening on the surface of the lens.
Very cool.
The customized parameters, they're all programmed into the machine?
Correct. So each order, when it prints for manufacturing, comes with a barcode that we
Right.
use for our
The upload?
the upload of the
Okay.
cutting file, and then that's when the machine gets all the settings automatically.
Right. So it just does it from there.
So after that very first step, or next step is the laser engraving. So what we're doing is we are engraving a number on the lens, a very small number that tells the doctor the critical parameters of the
Okay.
lens. So that's what's happening on this station right here. That's laser
Very
engraving.
cool. I think that you mentioned before it was a CO2 laser
Correct. Yes,
CO2
these are
laser.
CO2 lasers.
to
Yeah.
do that kind of very
It's a
precision.
laser, very precise laser beam.
Amazing right on the lens.
Our next process on the manufacturing process is the front curve. So over there we took care of the concave side. Here we're gonna do the convex side of the lens.
I see.
Same principle.
cool.
You can see the
See the process
the
right
process
there.
right there, the simulation. So you see what is happening on the surface of
So
the
this
lens.
is the button. It started with that kind of button shape, and
Right.
now it's gonna.
It's getting to that very thin final lens form.
Wow, look at that. That was great timing.
That was actually fun.
And this is your quality check here.
So yes, all this area right here is about making sure the lens is good.
Yes.
So we have some metrology equipment where we measure the critical aspects of the lens. Then at the end of the station, we have a inspector that is looking every single lens. So we do 100% inspection on these lenses.
Incredible.
Yep.
So a lot of quality checks along the way. I know where we're headed next. There's even more.
Yes, we're
quality
very
checks.
proud of our quality. Quality is very important to us because each of these lenses is custom made for an individual's eyes at a doctor's specification. It's
Incredible.
amazing.
Right? It really is amazing. So the quality is paramount.
And we do this thousands of times.
Yeah, so you were saying quite a lot is produced coming out of here a day. You have 3 shifts.
3
Working
shifts, 5
24
days
hours.
a week, 24 hours a day, and we ship to over 50 countries from this facility.
Incredible. We're headed to the shipping right now.
Right.
So we thank you very much.
Thank you, Harman.
Thank you.
Okay, so
All right,
here
so,
we are.
yeah, we're now here in shipping and distribution, and we're going to be joined by Brandy.
Hi, Brandy.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
How long have you worked here, Brandy?
About 8 years.
Where'd you start?
I started in labeling and manufacturing.
Absolutely. So what we believe here very strongly in CooperVision Specialty EyeCare is leadership and development of talented people. And here's yet another example of that. So Brandy, why don't you go ahead and tell us about what we do here?
All right. So Once we receive the lenses in from manufacturing, they're sorted, and they're doing a great job because there's not any sitting there right now. And then they are scanned into the sales order. After that, if the patient has requested plasma treatment, they're scanned into the plasma system, and then they're put into the plasma machine, and the solution is added.
So cool.
Very cool.
After they come out of plasma treatment, they go through another quality control inspection. And then once those are released from quality control, then they're ready to be shrink wrapped. So they're sorted, shrink wrapped.
And process.
Pardon me.
Look at that process. That's fast. Pretty incredible. So more quality checks here in your area.
Yes, like a few of them. So once the shrink wrap is complete and the order is complete, the packing slip is printed. We do a 100% check of all serial numbers to make sure that we are getting the right lenses to the right patients.
Okay.
Then they're packaged. And during packaging, there's an additional quality control check where they'll come and pull a few of the packages that are ready for shipment and check things again.
Wow.
When the orders are complete and they're packaged and they're ready to go, then we come bring them to the bay door, and that's when our carriers come and pick them up.
So that is end of the journey here and goes out to, well, end of the journey in this building and then heads to the patient and the doctor from here.
So, Brandy, how many times do the carriers generally stop here per day on average?
Most of our carriers stop twice per day.
Which I think is pretty incredible. That goes to the volume that we do, which is thousands of lenses. We shipped to over 50 countries.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is the most interesting country that you've seen on a label that just stuck in your mind?
Oh goodness,
There's no right answer. Whatever stuck in your mind.
I don't know that I could pick one. I know that I have learned a lot about geography.
Right? By
Outstanding.
seeing all the countries. So
Right.
going to Europe, going to South America,
Going to Asia,
to Asia.
all over
all
the world.
over.
all over the
All
world.
over the world.
Pretty impressive. Yeah. I want to
Outstanding.
make sure I don't fall
Yeah.
off that.
Exactly. Safety's paramount as well.
Exactly. So, well, this was an incredible process. Thank you, Brandy. Appreciate your time. And thank you, Tony. This is an incredible process. So excited to share this with everyone. So this is, there's just a lot more to come, I imagine, from you guys in
Yes, ma'am.
this building. And there's some more exciting things on the horizon.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for coming. We're very, very proud of our facility here in Gilbert, Arizona. It is the heartbeat of Paragon CRT.
So exciting. Well, thank you all for joining us today. Excited to have shared this tour with you, and we'll see you again soon.